Live visuals coming in where there is tear gas that has been shot at the farmers, and these are live visuals coming in from the Delhi border areas where we can see tear gas being fired at the marching farmers. These are in fact live visuals that show the kind of tension that is prevalent at the borders in Delhi. Live tear gas shells fired at farmers. These are in fact live visuals coming in where tear gas has been fired at the Shambhu border, where you can see the farmers in fact running away from the tear gas shells that are being fired at them. These visuals in fact show that there is a huge gathering of farmers at that location where the police were forced to in fact fire tear gas shells into the crowd of farmers who were trying to move into Delhi. Earlier we had brought a news saying that the border areas across Delhi have been completely barricaded off. These are in fact visuals coming in of the traffic jam that has resulted because of the farmer strike that we in fact see on the ground there. Several areas in Delhi, especially those entry points from the suburbs towards Delhi, are seeing huge traffic displacement as we in fact speak. These were the visuals coming in earlier where we saw the farmers in fact moving out from that particular locations, especially where there were tear gas shells that were being fired at them. They were trying to in fact carry on with a march towards Delhi when we see the huge gathering in fact being dispersed with tear gas being fired at the farmers in large numbers. These visuals coming in from the Shambhu border right away. This is the situation that we are in fact seeing. There have been barricades that have been put up across the area to stop the farmers from moving into the city. Meanwhile, the several areas, especially at the border points in New Delhi, was in fact barricaded completely. And these visuals coming in from the Shambhu border that shows that large crowds of farmers have in fact gathered at that location. And we can see the entire gathering out there. Most of them had come with the demands on a law for guaranteeing the minimum support price, MSPs, and several other demands that have been put forward along with it. Barricades had been erected to stop the farmers from moving into New Delhi. The police said that they had put in section 144 of the CRPC as well. And however, it looks like not heeding to the police's orders, the farmers decided to in fact walk into the national capital, and that's where we have the tear gas shells being fired to disperse the farmers who had in fact organized themselves at the borders of Delhi. This particular incident being reported from, these are in fact live visuals that had come from Shambhu border that you see over there, the tear gas shells that are exploding at the farmer organizations' rallies. They were in fact trying to move into the capital when we see the tear gas shells being fired into the large gatherings of farmers that try to make through the barricades. The situation at Punjab-Haryana border where farmers try to make their way towards the national capital, especially this is at the Punjab-Haryana border where this situation has been in fact reported, where a large number of farmers are in fact finding themselves being tear gassed in that particular location. These visuals in fact bring you the situation at the Shambhu border. We had in fact seen the police of Punjab, Haryana as well as Delhi gearing up as the farmers had announced their Delhi Chalo march, and here we can in fact see how the situation has become a little tense, especially with the farmers pressing on with their march. And this has also, in fact, been where we had seen large number of police trying to in fact stop them from moving towards the area. In fact, Haryana, Rajasthan had sealed the border with Punjab, and they had in fact imposed section 144 as well. Shambhu border was also considered to be sealed. BSF and RAF personnel had also been deployed at that location. In fact, the Shambhu border was closed for Delhi-bound traffic ahead of the farmers' march itself. And these visuals coming in from the Shambhu border, where the farmers were in fact using that particular route to go for, or rather march towards Delhi.